still
So Weber State threatening to score first up at Aggieland, up at Logan against Utah State.
Sharp wide to the right. McPherson a slot to the right. Bankston still in at running back.
They're on the 12-second
Aaron
goal.
off the gun with Bankston right behind him. Natagi, the snap. Juggles. Now the lob down to the right corner of the end zone. Overthrows intended for Ty McPherson. Good coverage.
By the way, I was talking about McPherson wearing number 1 now. And we always, I joke with the Damian Lillard, but we know who number 1. Us football guys all know Weber State number 1. That's Teron Johnson. Teron Johnson, sorry Damian. Teron Johnson is number 1. McPherson's wearing 1 now this year.
You'd obviously like to get 6 points.
Oh, come on, Clocky. Don't start talking field goal shit. You be like Graybill. Graybill used to commonly punt on 3rd down, and he's still what we were saying. Oh, God. How is Graybill still there?
3 receivers, punch to the right, 1 to the left.
Put it in there.
Aaron takes the snap, hands off to Bankston, tries to bounce it outside, nowhere to go. Wrapped up by Tafisi, the middle linebacker. That's going to be a loss of 3. Back to the 15-yard line, so it'll be a field goal.
They miss Kevin Smith, don't they?
Kyle Thompson, who made 2 of 3 in the opener
Clay
against
Moss.
Western Oregon.
He's right there.
Makes from 24 and 39. He missed from 49.
Josh Davis.
That 49er had plenty of length on it, just, just a little bit wide.
So, Weber State doesn't have to win this game.
The long
They're an
snapper.
FCS
Jack
team.
Burgess, who is a punter, is the holder. This will be from near the left hash. It'll be a 32-yard field goal attempt for Kyle Thompson.
We love Clouky.
He was 8 of 8 last year between 30 and 49 yards.
Loved Arky.
And the kick on its way, and it splits the upright.
Yes, Weber scores first. So this is important.
Logan, on the 32-yard field goal by Kyle Thompson, the Wildcats lead the Aggies by a score of 3-0.
Keep it going, Weber. So this is important. FBS versus FCS. FBS, who would want to play in that league? The FCS that Weber State hasn't won this game. This game's not going to mean 1 iota. It's just like Utah had to run up the score 80-0. So chicken shit because they got it. Computers freaking running who goes to playoffs. You got to win here. In your conference. In your division. And the Big Sky is all that. And if you don't believe me, the Big Sky of that, you sure haven't been paying attention to the NFL. That incredible matchup, Teron Johnson versus Cooper Kupp. Fuck, that's when I knew Weber State had turned it around. When that offense was scoring 60, I just saw Jay Hill up at the university. Can't say enough about him and his coaching staff. Cannot say enough about Jay Hill. He's the man. So, and by the way, I was telling a guy the other day, these douchebag car dealers that are hanging around up Weber still, get rid of those fuckers. Get some real sponsors. And they're up there with their truck, oh, fuck. And I'm like, I'll trade you this hat for that brand new Ford truck, about $100,000 you got there. He says, well, that's a cool hat, but it ain't that cool. And I says, that fucking truck ain't that cool. This hat way worth more than that. By the way, I've considered trading that hat and the pennant. You don't think this pennant's fucking worth a lot of money. You don't know nothing. Weber State's original cars way, way, way back in the day were red and white when they were downtown Ogden. So anyway, in this conference, you got to win in your conference. I mean, isn't that the way sports are supposed to be? You play against each other. If you win, you move on. 16 teams go to a tournament, and you got to win or you're done. Not in fucking college. Well, that is in college football. Jay Hill did a fantastic interview recently on this very subject matter. He says, why would you want to leave? Because we were supposed to play him last week, and they bolted up. Big dumb mistake. So, but seriously, Oregon Ducks, Nike started all that shit. New helmet, new freaking jerseys. University of Utah is a sports merchandising company. FBS football is a sports merchandising company. FCS is real football. And look what all these players are doing in the NFL. Because it's real football. Weber takes the first lead. Go Weber State. Go Weber State. Oh, God. I know, and I like Clark a bit. Oh, God, Graybill. Oh, don't even get me going. But anyway, stand tuned. Weber takes the lead 3-0 up in Cowheadville. Berlin Olsen, what a player. Oh, God, what a player. Oh, yeah. And I got to say this. Everybody talks to Utah State. Wagner. What about the Vigil boys? They're from here, right down the road from me. Ask Hayes Hadley. Played with, he knows them. played the same high school. They're from here. Nick Vigil's still in the NFL. And that's back when Gray Bell wouldn't even give him the time of day. He wanted to play at Weber. Him and his brother. He's still in the NFL. He's playing for the Cardinals this year. I'm friends with Mark. I love that guy. And that whole family, some of my favorite people. So anyway, Utah State, go Weber. Teron Johnson is number 1, Mr. Lillard. So McPherson's wearing that now. Keep it going, Weber. Stay tuned.